What's up, guys? So I'm making this video for those of you who are looking to retire, who are looking to start a family in a pueblo instead of inside of the city with a bunch of noise and no space and all that stuff. This is for you guys, so stick around. I'm going to show you this place that's marvelous, has many acres, and you could buy your own piece of land here in Mococha. Mococha, you're only 20 minutes from Altabrisa, where the malls, restaurants, hospitals, all that stuff is there. You're 20 minutes from there. You're only minutes from the town center here in Mococha, where you could go to get your sandwiches, your tortas, your tacos, all that good stuff. Only 2, 3 minutes away. And if you want to live the tranquil life, you like living among nature, you love living with all this space and breeze and, none of this traffic and smog and none of that business, this is where you want to be. So we're talking about land that you could buy from 256 square meters for 450,000 Mexican pesos, and you can get that divided up to 40 payments. Depends how fast you want your land, you could get it. If you just want land, 450,000 Mexican pesos over 40 payments. If you want it faster, you could pay it faster. You could buy two together, three together, however big you want your land, you could buy it. Here, you have 3,000 square meters of pure vegetation that you're going to have once it's done and all finished. Um, the roadway is going to be paved. You're going to have sidewalks with street lights. You already have power coming to every house. It's all underground. It's all subterranean. You have to get your water from a well, but it's a wonderful thing. Nice clean water. You put your water softener. You put your water filters, and you have free water for the rest of your life. All you need to put is the pump, and you got free water, guys. If you're looking to live a peaceful, very spacious and comfortable life, this is the place you want to be. I have a lot of retirees, a lot of people with pensions, a lot of even young families too that just want to get their kids out of the city, and even if they want to have a house in the city and then have one out here, people are buying this stuff up because they want to be able to choose what they want to do on their weekends. They want this beautiful house with a lot of space. I'm going to show you one like this one that's right behind me. It's a 3 bedroom house. You have um, two full bathrooms and one half bathroom. A lot of space. This guy bought this piece of land to put his cars and all his toys and all his stuff, and then he bought the house. So I'm going to show you what it's all about. You could buy a 2 bedroom house, rock bottom price, 2 bedroom house, one bathroom, kitchen, living room, dining room, starting at 1,770,000 Mexican pesos. Or if you want to upgrade to a 3 bedroom house, it goes a little bit higher. You're looking about a 2,300,000, depending on what you customize, what you put on, what you take off. Say if you want to add the garage, it's 150K. You want to add the pool, 150K. You want to add like certain colors or stone and all that stuff. You could customize the house however you want, guys. But the base price for a house like this, you're starting at about 2,100,000, but it depends on what you want in the house. You want to start adding stuff, this is what you get. Okay, now there's a 2 floor house that's 3 bedrooms. You get add a fourth bedroom for an additional 150K. I mean, the math is very simple, but I want to show you this house so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about and what you could get. And guys, they have price plans. You could customize your financing. You don't have to go through the bank, or if you want to go through the bank, you could get it with with a mortgage loan. Check this out, guys. This is the front of the house. So you walk in. This one hasn't gotten the garage made yet, but look at this kitchen, guys. Unbelievably big kitchen. All of this counter space. You're gonna have all of these cabinets put in. This is the breakfast bar. You're gonna have, you could put stools, bar stools on both sides. Just a lot of fresh air in this house. It's really cool. Outside it's hot, and inside it's really cool. You have all of these plugs, all of these outlets. You have the outlet for the AC. Everything's already pre-put into the place. This is a half bathroom. So if you're looking to, purchase, this is a quality home that you're going to get. All of the walls are covered in chacum, which is a paste that they have here in Mexico that actually is anti-water, anti-humidity, and it actually keeps the house very cool all the time. This one has a long corridor, as you can see. The bedrooms are like this. They have windows that look into the hallway here. But definitely a super, super sweet house. You have this center garden here which allows you to have an interior garden. If you want to close it off, you could do that. You could put a glass window here if you want to. Also, with a door, whatever you like, you can customize however you see fit. This is an interior garden that you have inside of this house. Right back here, I'm going to show you in a second, where you have the wash area. So you can put your laundry machine and all that stuff. Here's a full bathroom. This one is shared with the 2 bedrooms that are on the front side, with your shower, toilet, and sink. Here, if you want, you could close this off and then make it another bathroom. You could talk to the developer about that. They could give you pricing. And this is the secondary bedroom that you have here. This is nice size. You have all the outlets, like I said, all of your plugs, all of your, your outlets to put your AC, really nice, already made. And as we get to the back of this corridor, you have another interior garden, and there you're gonna have some windows on those spots. And this is the master bedroom, which is massive, beautiful size. You put a beautiful king size bed, you put your closet space. It has all of the preparation for you to put your cable TV, your satellite, and all of your outlets, so you can put your TV up and stuff. Here's the entryway to the closet, as you can see here. Massive walk-in closet space. Nothing small, nothing to laugh at. And then you have your massive bathroom for his and her sink, for the toilet, and then you have for the large shower here. So with all these beautiful views, it's really an amazing concept of a house, massive size, and such a respectable pricing. I mean, you're talking about, you could get the works on this house for less than 3 million Mexican pesos. You could start at about 2,100,000, depending on what you want on the house, customized. Like I said, really respectable pricing. I'm going to show you the 2-bedroom house in just a second, but this is also this part of this house, which is the area for the washer, dryer, the boiler. You could close this off with some doors here. You could put granite or I mean, not granite. You could have this all paved down with cement. You could put pavers. You have choices as per what you want to do. Just a lot of customizables that you have on this house. And the house is beautiful. It's going to have the exterior walls already put up. So this is what the house looks like from the other view. As you can see, just unbelievable what you can buy here in Mérida, Yucatan. Well, this is actually outside. It's called Mococha. It's beautiful pinter. It's just this beautiful, magical little town that it's right off the outskirts of Mérida. Puts you about 15-20 minutes from Alta Brisa, from shopping centers, from the mall, from the hospitals, all that stuff. Really close distance. If you guys are part of a big city where you're used to sitting in traffic for half an hour, no, you don't have any traffic out here. You don't have any of that stuff, which is really nice. So here we're coming to the 2-bedroom house. Just want to show you the pool area. This client actually asked for the pool to be placed vertically. So the normal is to have it horizontally, but they asked for this size pool. They asked to customize it with the steps, as you see here. The folks that are moving here are a little bit older, so they wanted to customize your pool so that's easier to access. You could get everything customized as you see fit. You can sit down with the developer, you go over numbers. But I want to tell you, this house in base, without the pool and without the garage, cost you 1,770,000 Mexican pesos. Comes with 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, kitchen, dining, and living room. Okay. Now, if this person added the extra bathroom, that's about 90,000 Mexican pesos. They added the steel doors with the triple pane glass. This is also customized that they got the extended bars, with the custom cabinetry. But like I said, you get basic stuff for the base price. But if you go adding stuff, it'll start climbing, but you still won't see nothing significant as far as pricing goes with these houses, even as you go customizing them. You get the doors, you get the basics of the bathrooms, all of this stuff comes with the lights, the fixtures, the switches, you get all that stuff. But like I said, you guys want more details, please contact me, reach out. This one, they did the cabinets, they did the closets this way. The room is 3 meters wide by 4 meters. 3 meters and 3 meters 60. But if you want the specifics on the measurements of the rooms, I could get you that too, guys. This bathroom was added. This is an extra bathroom. As you can see here, they did a full-on extra bathroom ran them about, oops, sorry guys, dropped you. They did that extra bathroom for comfort. And then you have this middle bathroom, which is shared for the visitors, but there's also a full bathroom, which is for this room, which is a nice size also. Unbelievably beautiful, the house, the customization, just the thought that was put into this is unbelievable. And you have a living and dining room here. I mean, I think that for a house that's this big and this beautiful with the customization and the features that they have in it, I think that you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. And you guys, like I said, you don't want to go as far as buying the house, but you still want that comfort of knowing when you want to go ahead and buy a piece of land and then later on think about what you want to build. This is a perfect place to do it. There's no maintenance. There's no, crazy noise going on. You have a lot of vegetation. You have over 3,000 square meters of just green area, which is fantastic for those of you who are looking to get into this kind of investment. Beautiful place to do it, not too far from the city, just right, no noise, a lot of vegetation, and just life, And this is amazing. So guys, if you guys are interested, please let me know. Like I said, there's a lot of space still available. You can start from a 450,000 square meter, I'm sorry, 450,000 Mexican peso lot. That's around 256 square meters. And then you could go up there to get a 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom house. You could get it on 2 floors or you could get it on 1. So guys, definitely a great option to invest in. I suggest it highly. If you have any questions for me, please let me know. Or you could send me a message in the comments. I know I extended this video a little bit, but I'm really excited about this place. I actually bought a plot of land really close to here, and I'm super excited to build it. Super excited to live this kind of lifestyle. Like I said, and bring my friends and family out here to enjoy some peace and quiet and just be able to get this breeze. I can't get enough of this. It's so nice. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of vegetation. The roads are going to be paved. You're going to have sidewalks. You're going to have street lights. So all of this is going to be very have your modern touches, but it's also going to have these very town, out of town type vibes. And I'm really excited for those of you who are going to talk to me about this because I would love to come back here as many times as you guys want me to. All right, guys, take care and hope to hear from you soon.